So my dad was an almond farmer, and at one point while I was still in graduate school, I had this eye-opening experience where I need to go back and farm.
We started looking at moving our dairy farm. It wasn't affordable in California anymore. There was a water problem, and we just felt like we couldn't do our jobs in California. So in 2013, we found this beautiful walking horse farm located an hour south of Nashville, and we saw so much potential.
When I was in high school, there just weren't a lot of women in ag then, and I don't think my dad ever thought that that was something that I would do. Like, he thought my brother would be the one who would come up and do the farming. I think that was always expected because he was a male. And so I just went off, and I'm a very sciencey person, to go and get a degree in biology. I had no idea what that was going to lead to, but I did it, and I went off to UC Santa Cruz, and then I got into working with the U.S. Forest Service, and through that, UC Davis, and then went off to get a master's in fisheries, of all things.
We didn't know how the cows would adapt, and luckily, moving all of our cows from California, we only lost one. So we were really successful with the move. The reason for this is just to help them grow and keep them on the right track to get weaned off of milk. Moving from California, Tennessee's got a lot of different weather.
So the new buzzword right now is regenerative ag, and it's all about putting things back into the soil, keeping the soil really healthy.
Look at that. Look how tall that is. I'm gonna have to mow that.
When we moved to Nashville, I started to get into music more, and the funny thing is, Charlie Daniels' godson was trimming hooves at the time at the dairy farm. So we exchanged numbers, started writing music, and kind of got into just spreading the news through my music and supporting agriculture.
'Cause it's the land that I was raised on, it's mud between my boots.
There was just something in me that says, I am pretty good at growing things. I'm meant to grow things. As much as fisheries and food webs fascinate me, and the biology and science, I think my scientific mind is probably better applied to agriculture.
Those first 6 to 7 weeks, those are crucial for dairy calves to be successful in their career, and eventually, when they come into the milking herd, it makes you feel good that you did the job right. Being a good girl. In the end, you kind of have to decide, do you want to keep farming? Do you want to keep the legacy of, being in agriculture, or are you going to let the public education drive you out in California?
You have the environmental end, and then you have the agriculture end. And we've always been pitted against each other. And it's really unfortunate, because actually we probably have some of the same goals. A true farmer would never want to degrade the land, because that is their future.